Boom. F and F. What does F and F stand for? Frustration and funny. How do frustration and funny coexist? Well, if you're super frustrated, and you can mix up a little funny with it, it's a healthier balance, right? And why have I, Dylan Schmidt, been frustrated? Let's see. Could it be disease? Boom. D and D. Disease and desire. Is that the root of my frustration lately, ladies and gentlemen? Having the desire to do things, but being limited? Yeah, that could cause some frustration. When inspiration comes, it's not always consistent, right? We get little waves of it, like if you're into photography, or if you're into music, or you're into the arts, or whatever you're into, sometimes the motivation is there, and sometimes it's not there. So I have a little story for you. I have been having the desire to play music again. And my approach, the way I've always done it in the past, I can't do right now. Strumming chords to find lyrics, I can't do it right now. This arm will not cooperate no matter how hard I try. One of my good friends said, just pretend like you're starting all over again. So yesterday I'm like, okay, I'm starting all over again. Can't do it. As long as this disease stays in this body, it feels impossible. When I first started strumming chords and the lyrics started coming off the top of my head, it was like hook, line, and sinker. I just got the hook set, wham! And I'm like, follow that trail, D. And along this musical journey that I've been on, I've had setbacks where I get slammed down by life. I have to hang up the guitar for a while, or the lyrics aren't coming, or you just have to process things. I started a business and that required so much effort and time and energy that I had nothing left to create with. Now that I've been having more time to myself, the creative juices are flowing, but I'm now limited. And that's where because finally I have all this creative energy flowing in me and I have the time to do it, and I'm limited, so I have to find another way to create. I told one of my friends, an old Rhythm Souls OG, I can't play the guitar anymore. He's all strum the guitar for you, D. To play the guitar and to sing and to make contact with the videos like I used to, having presence, is like mission impossible. So my friend ended up coming over to play the guitar for me. I'm like, let's do a video. And I thought it was going to be all badass and I was going to be able to connect. And I wanted the song to have a certain amount of dynamics to it, so I wanted to do a couple pauses. I want to do a couple pauses and have a dynamic ending. And the song itself is really expressed in a spiritual way. And so the guitar work and my voice and the state of mind I'm in right now has to all connect. And we were having a difficult time. I got frustrated again. I'm like, what the heck is going on, D? And I remember working with my engineer a while back when Parkinson's was just starting to kick in for me. And I was having difficulties in the studio as well with certain things. But I'm freaking determined, and I'm claiming it right now. When I get over this Parkinson's, I'm going to be on stage in no time. And I'm going to be kicking ass. And I feel like my processor, this brain up here, is starting to work a little bit better now, so I can process more information. Still, emotional things get my freaking nervous system revved up with this Parkinson's. I went and visited my buddy at the hospital the other day who got in a motorcycle accident, and he's in bad shape. Busted up his legs, broke his femur, severed an artery, had like 6 surgeries, 9 blood transfusions. And I'm looking at him. I prayed over him. My hands are shaking, he's shaking. And I was just like, man, life can flip on us in a quick second. And he's an athlete and a workout guy like me. And it's going to be a hard road for him because he's used to doing this certain routine with life to keep himself inspired and motivated. But yet life doesn't stop for any of us. It just keeps coming like a wave. A wave, a wave, a wave, a wave. So Dylan, wham, what the fruit are you talking about, brother? What are you trying to say? I'm trying to say that we are freaking here. My brothers and sisters, we are freaking here in this journey. And this world is spinning, and we are on a globe that's round. We don't know if we're on this side of the globe or on this side of the globe. We're upside down in the universe or right side up, because there is no right side up or upside down. It's all happening. We have all these beautiful and majestic functionings like agility, movement, and dance. I was at Thievery Corporation the other night in Ojai at the Libby Bowl, and I was tripping out because I like to dance. And my rhythm is, I'm like a stiff robot now, so stiff and rigid, and trying to bounce and do normal stuff that I would typically be doing at a show like that. And I was just watching all these humans dancing, and this girl in particular that was just like 2 rows ahead of me to the left. I was just watching her, and I was watching her body's intelligence to be able to sway the vertebrae and to get in these flows and to bounce and to do all this killer stuff with her arms. And the nervous system is doing this. There's fluidity, there's blood, there's all this intelligence happening to enable her body to do these beautiful fluid motions. I was just like, man, that's freaking epic, you know? And so what I'm saying is we don't realize what we got until it's gone. Like, I was so hard on myself with the guitar. I was like, Dylan, you're not a guitar player, but you can utilize the guitar as a tool to write songs. And I'm like, okay, I'll just go with that. But I look back at some of these older videos that I've done and some other stuff, and I'm like, yes, that guitar was serving its purpose. And I would kill to have that ability again. I'm like, frustration, but keep it funny, keep it light. Having that ability to keep it light is a gift in itself. There was a point in time not so long ago where my processor, my sense of humor, my charisma, a little bit of joy, a little bit of that boyish vibe was gone. Everything became so freaking serious and carried so much weight and was just bogging me down. I was so sleep deprived for responsibilities that I had to do. And I had disease, neurological disease, with a lack of dopamine. It was a perfect concoction to just freaking pile on depression and anxiety. And I've rallied back, yo. I've been through freaking hell, ladies and gentlemen. I've been through freaking hard shit. And I'm freaking still here. And like I said, mark my words. It's not if, but when I get cured from this Parkinson's, I will make a career out of music somehow. The doors will open. I might not be technical. I'm not a studied player, but I've got soul. Soul vibes, my brothers and sisters. And what I got to say is the message of love. I've been touched by it. I've been touched by the light and the dark. And we are both, but you need both to be human. And I'm freaking here to encourage you guys today that if I can rally back from all the shit that I've been through, all the pain, all the confusion, to surrender it to the universe, to God, to Jesus, to whatever it is, it knows what it is. Let the pain, let the worry unravel itself. Just keep surrendering if you're in a hard spot. Wishing you joy and peace today and always. From my heart to yours. Love y'all. Peace out.
Happiness comes into my life, I cannot hide this joy inside, it's blowing my mind. Graciously I love you, graciously I serve you. You're my skin tone, my flesh and bone. Sometimes I'm scared to be aware this vulnerability is rocking me. The path, the wind, the rain, the hurricane, this built-in thunder that causes my wonder. The hawk in the sky, the lion on the plain, the tattoo on my arm, it's a part of the game.